Hey there, besties. Let's take a look at this. It's going to be a tough one. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a tough one, at least for anyone that has any type of common sense or that gives a damn about any damn thing. So shout out to Kelvin for sending this to me. Let's go ahead and take a listen. There's going to be a lot of interruptions because I'm not going to wait for this video that's a whole 8 minutes long, which equates to approximately 20 minutes of a video by me.
I'm so disgusted. There has never been a time in my life where I was ever ashamed of being a black man. No matter how bad things got, I thank God every day for making me a black man. I don't feel that way anymore. I don't feel that way anymore. We're not even raising children.
Well, sir, I do definitely agree with you there. No matter how many ways and plays and shows and content videos or anything that I say it, I'll still hear all the negativity from all the other people. You don't know, you can't judge. You don't know, you can't judge. Okay, so we can continue to fall down the abyss, and then you can continue to produce these gremlins that are out here gremlinizing anything and everything and everyone and everywhere, and or going to jail or going into the ground, but not being productive citizens. And I know someone will come through and say, no, not everyone. That's not true. It's true enough. It's true enough that it's off the hook. It's out of control. And then as soon as someone says anything to try to change it, y'all want to trot out racism. Y'all want to trot out racism for anything, and then you mad because something don't work out your way. But if you had gone ahead and did the right thing, it would work out in your favor. But y'all be doing the stuff to yourselves, and then you think that I'm supposed to care that you downtrodden, and I'm supposed to do something about that? And I'm supposed to do something about that? We supposed to do something about that because you don't want to follow the rules because it's white people, white supremacy, child. Use that as an excuse for everything as well. White supremacy, discrimination, and racism to make excuses for bad behavior, your kids' bad behavior, and anyone else that you know daggone well you ain't doing right. It's against the daggone law, but you're going to do it anyway just because you're not going to tell me. Child, you ain't fooling nobody over here.
We're raising animals. Animals.
Gremlins.
And we feed them and we encourage them.
Gremlins.
And we sanction their behaviors.
Gremlins.
And we can't see what's going on here.
Correct.
I have a change jar in my house.
Me too.
Every day, I take the change out of my pocket and I put it in that jar. When I go dump it in the machine, it's a couple of $100.
Shout out to you, sir.
Every day, I wake up in the morning and Philadelphia News
Shout out to Philly.
tells me
about what happened the night
that
before.
at least 5 people have been shot overnight. Black people. And at least 2 of them are dead.
Yep. And we already know it's not just Philly. Philly is one of the many disgusting places where the gremlins are gremlinizing. Baltimore, Atlanta, New York, Memphis, Detroit, I believe you all are saying. Chicago, of course. I guess we can toss in actually DC and of course Baltimore if I didn't say it. But instead of doing something about it, you get people that get up on this here internet talking about what the parents supposed to do. Ignorancy adults. We live in West Baltimore, making all these excuses. That's all Negroes know how to do is make excuses. But then complain about all the racism. You're racist to yourselves. I know y'all pro-blacks gonna come through and talk about you can't be racist. We don't own anything. Keyword right there, we don't own anything. All this talk about generational wealth, just talk, just something to say, just something to get on the internet and speak about. Don't make no daggone sense at all. Don't even know how to hold on to a dime. Don't even know how to hold on to a cracker. Sitting around here begging everybody for something else while you out here gremlinizing. taking stuff that don't belong to you. You know daggone well you ain't supposed to do it, but you do it anyway because you didn't defund the police. So now there's no police. They don't come to your rescue. Then you mad, you call it racism because they don't come to you. Forgetting the fact that you defunded the police based off of the fact of one daggone incident. And I'm not saying that it wasn't a horrific incident, but you don't even understand what you're doing to yourself. Just because y'all don't care about you don't mean that we don't care about us. But y'all won't look at things that far. You only care about yourselves. But then you get people that come up here with the activists talking about all those people in there and they did not help this woman. What did any person do to help anyone else? Not even particularly to talk about that woman because I'm off that subject. But it's always, how come somebody didn't do something for someone else? Well, why is it that no one is out here screaming from the rafters to say, do something with your freaking children, get them under control? Instead, you want to blame the outside entities that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on in the household. You got 80 plus single mother rate raising children, but somehow, some way, it's always some ninja's fault. I'm not absolving men at all. But at the end of the day, if a man ain't involved, you keeping the man away, he ain't in the life, he out of here, then the results of that child are yours. The results of whatever happens with your kid is yours. And these stupid laws that you black women requested and wanted, bail reform in particular, and then people get out and they come back and they do whatever the hell it is that they do, then you like, it's not right, it's not fair. This is the law you asked for. It's not fair that the bail is high. It's not fair we can't afford it. It's not right, it's not fair. Nothing is fair. How about you fairly get out here, get yourself to work, stop waiting on someone else to give you something, and then when something happens, you've saved some money and you can do it your damn self. But we don't want to do that because that's the white way. That's how white people do it. It's a European standard. We do not conform to European standards or some other foolishness that y'all come up with just to substantiate being lazy. God knows somebody call you lazy. Oh my God, that's racist. That's a racist. Well, call me racist, but toss that in with the rest of the names, okay? People are tired. All people are tired. This foolishness now of all this pushing anything that black people do goes is bullshit. Completely. And at the end of the day, all this is only hurting us. We still ain't getting nowhere. We still wasting money on crap. We still ain't owning nothing. We ain't creating nothing for the most part. Then sit around here talking about protect black women. Who do y'all protect? You don't even protect your own damn kids. Who do y'all protect? Who do y'all help? Who is it that you are supporting? Oh, I know. Just because the kid is alive, you doing a damn thing? Again, just seeing a story where some kids is in a back room eating a mattress because clearly they living in horrible conditions and the good mama ain't taking care of them, but she'll think that she's taking care of them because the kid is alive. Hell, even when the damn kid dies, rest in peace to all these babies, you still don't acknowledge that you did anything wrong. And then you get out on bail. Shout out to the Bronx. These are the laws that y'all put into place because you want to say that everything is racism so you could run around here and do whatever the hell it is that you want and then wonder why everything is in chaos, blame someone else, then until something happens to you, then it's not right, it's not fair. No, I'm not participating in that. So all the pro-blacks that want to give me a hard time because I said I'm not pro-black, I'm not supporting that foolishness. Never. Then you got Dr. Umar out here talking half damn crazy, talking about you men are supposed to take that. Who would take that? I don't even take it because I'm not friends with these people. This is half damn crazy. Am I blaming everything on black women? Absolutely not. But what I'm talking about right now, absolutely I am. Absolutely I am. Because y'all the ones with the 80% single mother rate, and then you sitting up here complaining about some ninja didn't do something. And how about the fact that if the ninja didn't do nothing the first time, why you have another kid? If the ninja ain't do something the second time, why you have another kid? Or find another ninja that ain't no better than the first ninja.
Every day. Every day. Equate that to my change jar and think about it. If we're killing 2 of our own people every day in Philadelphia, 2 of our own people every week in Asbury Park, 2 of our own people every day in Washington, D.C., 2 of our own people every day in Chicago.
I think it's 5 in Chicago.
What are we doing? genocide. Genocide. We have got to be the greatest source of entertainment on this planet.
Coonville.
A race of people have to be looking at us and saying, Lord, have mercy. I pray to God that my people never become that pathetic. We're destroying ourselves. We're destroying ourselves.
Not only are we destroying ourselves, we are happily participating in the effort. And then when someone tries to talk about something, yes, myself, that makes sense to do it differently, to do something that makes sense, to do something to help, you get attacked. I get attacked. Just attack, name calling, because that's all you got. Because it would just take too much work, a little bit of work in order to do something to get better for yourselves. And then you'll have someone coming through making excuses. You don't know their situation. Everybody can't have it like you. Save it, sis, okay? It's typically going to be a sis, but if it's a dude, then same to you too. Like, miss me with that mess. Stop making excuses. No one said every, but damn it, if enough people went out here and did what they needed to do and acted like they needed to act, then the rest of everyone else would be taken care of, because it wouldn't be so many people on the dole waiting around for the daggone government to do something, and or any of the empathy and sympathy that they're trying to get when they go on these news programs. Shout out to white guilt. But that's going to get old real quick. And then what? Oh, the rest of us got to suffer?
Those of us that are not dying are going to jail. The ones that are successful are marrying white people. So you have a bunch of us killing ourselves. You're locking the rest of us up. And the others are marrying out of the race and having mixed children who will marry white women and have less mixed children who will marry white women and men and erase your behind. And all we do is get balloons and pictures and make murals. And we think that we are celebrating somebody. What we're doing is advertising our ignorance. What we're doing is encouraging our own self-destruction.
Latex, balloons, all these balloon releases, that might be something else that we should be looking to invest in, y'all. I'm just saying, like, listen, I'm not trying to make light of none of this, but I'm tired of it. Y'all already know, I'm sure y'all are tired of it. But shout out to this man for saying something. Now, you know, ain't nobody gonna listen, because all these people just think they know everything, and you know, you not gonna tell me. Which might as well be the daggone anthem of Negroes at this point.
Where are the adults
Yeah.
that are raising these children? Right? Today, I just got back from Home Depot. While I'm in the car, my wife gets a call that some young boys was looking for another young boy, couldn't find him, so they killed his mother.
In Philly?
We're damn animals. Animals. Nobody has to do anything else to us
Facts.
because we're doing it to ourselves.
Absolutely, sir.
For God's sake.
There's no God for them. There's no God for
The
them.
greatest people on the earth has turned into animals, barbaric animals. Every situation calls for a gun. You know what your children are doing. You know. You can't tell me you don't know, because you see who they're hanging out with.
Absolutely.
And what their goals are. And
It's the ignorancy adults. But the funny thing is, sir, is that when there were always, or not always, when there were a lot of MASs going on by the white people, and then they turned around and said, oh, they had this under the bed, they had this in the closet, they had this here, they had this there. All these Negroes were saying, they knew, they live in the house, they know. Oh, turn it around now. Turn it around. Let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. And now that the black people want to come up on passing the white people with this, they want to say, you don't know, they don't know, the ignorancy adults, what do you expect? I didn't know, we didn't know, they don't know, it's not right, they can't do everything, she was at work. All the excuses you can find now that the light is shined on y'all. And now, oh my God, no, we didn't know, oh my God, I didn't know.
And you sanction that crap, and you allow it. And we're destroying ourselves. Genocide. Genocide. I'm so ashamed. I am so ashamed to be a black man today. Because I came from a time when black men were real men. I come from a time where no matter what our situations were, we took care of each other. I come from a time when I could say it loud. Yeah,
I'm black and I'm proud.
I was black and I was proud. Not anymore. Not anymore. I am so ashamed of the ignorance in my people, the will and the ability to destroy each other and think that that's really doing something. You better get a grip and realize who the real enemy is. You better get a grip and realize who has conditioned you to do what you're doing to your own people. Genocide. Please.
I feel like I heard this in a Spike Lee movie before. But here's the thing, sir. I don't disagree with you. I'm not going to say that, you feel how you feel, I feel how I feel. I'm still proud to be black. I don't associate with that crap. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't know people like that. I ain't got time for crap like that. Y'all keep that where? Over there, okay? And I know that they're going through anywhere and everywhere. I got it. I get it. But the people I know don't act like this. Don't talk like this. Don't live in places like what we've seen, because I would never associate myself with that. And you people, not y'all, but some of you TBBs and some of your men will think that I think that I'm better than anyone else, which is not even the point in the case of any of that. It's just that I choose to work hard so that I don't have to live like that. I choose to go to work every day. I choose to have a business or two. I choose to invest. I choose to save money. I choose to teach my children. I choose to have good credit. I choose to go ahead and spend appropriately. I make choices that put me in a better situation. You make choices that put you in a not good situation. I raise my children. I still raise my children. I'm still here for them. I teach them the same. I show them the way. I answered their questions, no matter how hard it is, no matter how uncomfortable it might be. Oh, I'm going to answer them because I would rather them get good, accurate information from me than go out there and get stupid information from you. What are any of y'all trying to do for your kids? That's the question. You can't even leave yourself a daggone life insurance policy. God forbid if something happened to somebody that you can be buried or they can be buried. Can't even do that. What is that? $15 a month depending on your age? You can spend $500 on weave, but if you buying it, but you can't even spend $15 to make sure that your kids is okay. You can't even spend renter's insurance and continue to update the policy. So God forbid if something happens, you're going to have some money to take care of you. I'm going to go out here and experience life. And this is what I'm going to do. Even if I go do GG, I'm going to go do it. Yeah, because I'm learning because I got to make these coins. I got to make these coins. Yo, all I can do is laugh because it's so damn crazy. And the people that support this foolishness are just as crazy and foolish. Just as crazy and foolish. I'm still waiting for any videos where any woman has apologized for anything.
Stop. Please. I'm asking parents, talk to your children. I'm asking brothers that got more sense than the ignorance out here to please do something other. Do something other than paint people's pictures on your t-shirt and go to their funerals. do something other than rest in peace on Facebook and never forgotten. We're destroying ourselves. And the rest of the world is just watching and applauding you.
Absolutely.
Because you're doing such a
good job. Yep.
There are more black men and women dying on the streets than died in the Vietnam War.
I knew he was going to say that.
We are at war with ourselves. How sad is that? Please, let's do something. We're going to destroy ourselves. We're going to be erased from this planet by our own hand. I pray to God that somebody listens to me today.
Whoo, child. I don't even know what to say. I'm not sad. I see it. I already know. I don't have any empathy to give. I have no sympathy to give. Because until people want to do better for themselves, there's nothing that I have to offer. Not a thing. People will take the low-hanging fruit, the slowest route, the easiest way in order to allegedly obtain something. Don't care who they destroy in the process. Don't care who they hurt. Don't care that the same old black people, but these are the same black people that turn around and talk about white supremacy and racism and what a white person did to somebody and completely ignore. Listen, part of the problem, in my opinion, are the pro-blacks. Al Sharpton, Ben Crump, Sean King, Tamika Mallory. How do they go on and only speak about what white people do to black people, but never talk about, discuss, work with, work through any of the things that's going on in the community every daggone weekend? Even Tiffany Cross, toss that ass in there too. Toss that ass in there too. Joy Reid, y'all got the platforms. Why aren't you speaking on it? Why aren't you saying something about it? Roland Martin, all y'all quick to talk about what some white person did. That Rashid guy, I forget what his name is for real. But then y'all mad at Candace Owens because she talking about it. You mad at me because I'm talking about it. The last thing, not the last thing, but the most important thing right now ain't got nothing to do with white people and what they doing. I just seen that affirmative action is taken out of North Carolina and Harvard. Y'all out here worrying about Sukiana and Sexy Red. Y'all out here worrying about Blueface Krishan Rock. Y'all out here worrying about Baddies West. And then as soon as you find out that you ain't got no rights and you can't do this and you can't do that, you're going to say it's white supremacy, discrimination, racism. No, it actually is the fact that you can't concentrate on anything that makes daggone sense because black people, Negroes, too busy trying to take the easy way out, finding an easy way to something and don't care who they're destroying the process and don't care about the fact that it's a black person as well. All they care about is what I want because you're not going to tell me. That's all in. You're not going to tell me. Woo, sir, I agree that it's sad, but I have no empathy and I have no sympathy to give. The only empathy and sympathy that I have are for these kids before they turn into gremlins. Good luck to all those babies. I pray for all those babies that are coming into a world where you know your parents don't want you to begin with because all they was hot in their pants and they didn't use no protection because tell me everything can come back to that, y'all. I'm sorry. Everything can come back to you not gonna tell me. I don't know what the obsession is with someone following the rules, because if you want to work for someone, you got to follow their rules. Yeah, they tell me what to do all the time at work. They gave me the rules when I came in. Guess what? I want that check. I'm going to do it. And I do it. Oh, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to keep on doing it as long as I can, as long as I'm able, Lord willing. I got to retire so I can sit at home and do nothing. No, I'm going to take all them days of vacation and every other benefit they have as long as I'm able, and I'm going to take it all. If it means I can work until 80, I'm going to keep working. Shout out to hardworking individuals because I'm in no rush to sit anywhere. But hey, that's just me. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think. Of course, if you're new, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And please make sure you like the video. I want to hear what you all have to say. Please try and be respectful, especially if you're just a passerby, okay? I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.